Good morning, welcome to the Perkins Garages YouTube channel. This here is a Ford Fiesta ST Line X MHEV, so it's the mild hybrid electrical vehicle. So practically we have a 1 litre EcoBoost engine at the front, producing 125 PS of power, twinned with a hybrid system, very clever electrical magic, and that's going to give you some incredible MPG of 52.6 combined. Obviously on a motorway, that's going to be even higher than that again. The vehicle itself has done just over 1,400 miles. We have warranty until 2024, June 2024 in this vehicle, so you've still got plenty of Ford manufacturer warranty left. These ST Line X's are full of wonderful technology. As you can see there already, we've got the panoramic glass opening roof open, and what people like to call the flycatcher. So we can have a little look at that a bit later. But let's start at the front of the vehicle, and we've seen these headlights before, we've spoke about them. So these are the full LED headlights, and as you can see around the outer side of the lamp there, you have your LED daytime running lamps as well. Further south we can see front fog lights, and we've also got front parking sensors as well. We're going to come around now, we're going to move around to the offside front of the vehicle, and we can see some lovely 17-inch alloy wheels there, all twinned with Continental tyres, and you've got some lovely silver painted brake calipers. Okay, this vehicle also has the driver assistance pack that covers things such as blind spot assist, adaptive cruise control, pre-collision assist. It's all there, but we'll talk about that once we're inside the vehicle in a little while. There's your blind spot assist monitor in either wing mirror. Another feature on this vehicle is keyless entry. So I was to lock the vehicle to begin with, pop the key inside my pocket, and if we were to tap behind the door handle, it's going to unlock the vehicle. Tap on those 4 lines and it's going to lock the vehicle. As you can tell, power folding and heated door mirrors for good measure. And while we're here, we can have a look at that lovely panoramic glass opening roof and see how low that sits to the vehicle as well. Worth noting, hello, rear privacy glass going all the way around the rear of the vehicle. But before we look at the rear, we'll just try and get some nice seductive angles on the body of the offside. And there's a bit of the offside rear wheel as well. I really am a fan of these wheels actually. They're really pleasant. I don't know if I said they're 17, they're actually 18 inches. So my apologies there. Okay, let's have a look at the rear. So Dan, what have we got at the rear? We have a rear vision camera, rear parking sensors as well, trailing around that lip of the bumper there. So parking this vehicle is a breeze anyway because of the front and rear parking sensors, but you also have Ford Active Park Assist. So this vehicle will quite literally park itself. Very clever. So we're going to come around and show you a bit of the near side front now. Again, immaculate 18-inch alloys all the way around. Pan out now and do the same, try and get you some nice angles on body. Near side rear wheel there as well. You can see that looks lovely to me. People love the angles. We'll have a little look at the roof and the rear there. So it's really low sitting. Beautiful. Right, okay, let's open up the boot. Like so. There we are. So Fiesta's got a little TARDIS of a boot there. A very large volume for a small little hatchback. Underneath the boot liner there we have a tyre sealant kit, a compressor and an easy funnel just in case of emergency. But yeah, really deep filling, high volume boot in these Fiestas. I think you'll be surprised how much you can actually get in there. Yeah, fantastic little vehicle if you do need a bit of boot space without needing a massive car. Okie dokie. Right, let's close that up. The rear there as well, we've got some lovely EcoBoost hybrid badging as well. Now, we need to find the key again because we've also used keyless entry. So, and it's now locked. So we're going to unlock the vehicle with the key and have a look inside the rear. Okay. One of my favourite things is these little door edge guards. If you've seen my previous videos, you know I think this is some incredible technology. And it's such a simple but effective design. So it's going to protect the end of your doors. So when you open the door, you can see from this angle, it retracts like so. So you're always going to protect the end of your doors. I think it's a really lovely feature to have actually. Especially if you've got little ones jumping in and out, parking in supermarkets. It's going to protect your door and it's going to protect other people's doors as well. So potentially saving you on a repair bill. I love the ST line interiors. So you've got the half leather, half cloth, really robust, really durable. 2 ISO fixing points in the back here as well, and it's all defined by some really gorgeous red stitching all the way around. That's kind of the signature ST line styling. So that is lovely. And also worth mentioning, to complement the panoramic roof, we also have a manual rear blind there as well. So there's 2 manual rear blinds, and then we also give you one for the rear of the vehicle as well. Okay, let's have a look inside. Here we have the stitching and leather continuing, and we've also got a sight for the first B&O speaker down there, but we'll talk about that in a second. So we've got 4 electric windows, mirror controls, interior locking just by the door handle. We're now going to pan around and have a look at the driver's seat. Again, I'm one for definition, so let's get down and dirty to it. So a nice lower body support, back support there as well. We have a lumbar adjustment at this stage of the seat. We have height adjustment, rear tilt, and obviously a forward and backwards. We've already got mats inside the vehicle as well. I think I've just put all the dust off on that mat on the floor there. The valeters aren't going to be very happy with me. But sorry guys. Anyway, right, so now we're inside the vehicle. I was actually wrong, it's just under 1,400 miles, so 1,386 miles there. Okay, so let's just get rid of that fuel message, and we'll top it up in a little while. Okay, so now we're looking here at your driver display. So we've got the RPM gauge to the left-hand side and the speedo to the right. Just below in that section there, we've got a coolant temperature sensor and a fuel gauge as well. I mentioned the driver assistance pack earlier, so let's have a little look to see all the features of that driver assistance. So we've got blind spot assist, pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition, lane keeping system, driver alert, cross traffic alert, eco coach, cruise control, and last but not least, a speed limiter. So you've got tons and tons of driver assistance software on this vehicle. So you can navigate through that digital driver display using the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel. We can also return using the back button, and we can cycle through that like so. As you can also see, we have some voice command and telephone options at the bottom of that cluster as well. Left hand side of the steering wheel is where you'll find all your adaptive cruise control settings. So it's a really ergonomic, user-friendly design, and it's just going to be on your thumb at all times. Easy to adjust your speed, adjust your distance, set your limiter, and like you see at the bottom, we have some quick toggle volume buttons as well. Okay, perfect time to keep on going left. So this vehicle has a keyless go button as well. Really does complement the keyless entry system. So you're never going to be snatching for those keys. You know, it can always be in your handbag, in your pocket. You can get in and out of the vehicle, and it's very, very secure as well. Okay, let's progress and talk about the infotainment system. This here is a Sync 3.4 module with satellite navigation, and the screen is divided between audio, phone, navigation, mobile apps, and your settings. So if it's a click in audio, here we are, click on sources, AM, FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. It's worth noting this screen is fully compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So using a USB data cable, which will plug in just there, you can take full advantage of all the software on your mobile. That includes navigation and things like that as well, and it also makes it a completely hands-free system. So you can take full advantage of the voice command buttons on the right hand side of the steering wheel, so you're never going to be on your phone whilst driving. So it's worth noting, a part of the infotainment system as well, we have the B&O audio system. So that includes 10 speakers around the vehicle, giving you some really high wattage. I believe that's 675 watts of power. Please don't quote me on that, because a few models are vary in spec, but I believe it's 675. So a really good sound system. It doesn't stop there with the sound system either. You can adjust all the settings accordingly. I'll be honest, it means nothing really to me. But if you are into music and know what all this does and what this means, obviously I've heard of bass before. Everyone likes a bit of bass, so you can adjust it accordingly yourself. So we'll come out there now and we'll show you a little bit of the navigation system. Really clear, really quick, and it's easy to navigate around. So if you need to find an address, click the search bar, Charlie Mike 77 6 Sierra Alpha, That's what you need to put into your sat navs to come and look at this Fiesta at Perkins Garages. So and that appears there. Lovely. I won't start it because it will start shouting at me. Anyway, so we'll come out there and we're going to go further south now once more. So this is your heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls. Left hand side is your fan blower speed, and the right hand side is your temperature controls. You've also got an on off button there as well, and that is displayed on your infotainment screen in a digital format. You can see for yourself. Go further south and just show you around the buttons. This has the winter pack, so that includes 2 heated front seats, heated steering wheel and an electronically heated front screen. Have different vents in the middle, recirculation and air conditioning on the right hand side, and for front screen, rear screen and automatic air conditioning is found on the left hand side of the cluster. Here is your 6-speed manual gear stick. It's a really lovely gearbox to drive. I do myself drive a 6-speed manual, and it's lovely. Honestly, get on the motorway, pop it in your 6th gear, your cruiser gear, and you'll be achieving some wonderful MPG. Before we go, let's talk a few buttons down here. So we have one there, which is a mode button. We have one button for traction control, one for self-parking. So I mentioned this earlier. Click on that one. The screen's going to change around now, and you can quite literally tell the vehicle what kind of space you're looking for. So whether it's a bay park, use your indicators to dictate what side you're going to be parking, and follow the instructions. Take your hand off the wheel, and yeah, it will park you safely in any space that you can fit into. Before we go, I'm just going to pop the vehicle into reverse, and that's going to give us a view of your rear parking camera. And like you can see as well, on the right hand side of the screen, we've got a proximity sensor for the front and rear parking sensors, which is obviously going to come up with an audible beep as you're approaching the object. Okay, thank you very much for watching this short video. If you did have any questions, please do give one of the sales team a call on 01376 550 899. Thank you, and I'll speak to you very soon.